Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jackie, and welcome to another video. So for this week's video, a very exciting and informative one for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how I plan out my videos. I feel like over the past year, I've definitely been better with managing my time and planning out videos for YouTube more consistently. And I feel like at this point in my life, I have good enough advice to let you guys all in on. So there's a couple of topics I want to touch on throughout this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and list them here for you guys. I'm going to be talking about how I find inspiration for my YouTube videos, how I plan ahead and manage my time, how I have all my music pre-planned out, and how I specifically plan out my videos one by one. So those are a couple of the key topics I want to touch on. So the first one that we're going to go ahead into is how I find inspiration for YouTube. So there really is a ton of factors that go into what I film a certain week. That could be from what my viewers want to see, trends that are popular on TikTok and YouTube, and just regular life occurrences that I would like to video and vlog for you guys. So the first thing I usually go into is YouTube. Of course, I go into my laptop here and just find some videos that I feel like I could make, and obviously not completely recreate word by word, because what we don't want to do here on YouTube is copy a video exactly to the T. I feel like that's the worst thing as a creator to look back on, because when the format of the video, the thumbnail, and what topics and words were said in the video are exactly the same, I feel like it's a little overwhelming and harsh, because it's like, wow, I put all my creativity into a video and you're just gonna go and rip off these ideas without crediting anyone. I don't know, just something about that really grinds my gears. So that's not what we're gonna do here, but I am going to go ahead and look for some inspiration through my recommended feed, because usually what I watch is what I want to film. I love watching commentary, funny lifestyle videos, specifically lifestyle. I love lifestyle videos so much. Something about just seeing someone live their everyday life really makes me feel like a connect with the creator, and especially when they're being super productive and showing what their day looks like, it inspires me to do the same. So I really love videos like that, but that's basically what I'll look into first. And after typically looking on YouTube for some ideas, I usually just think about what kind of life occurrences I'm going to have within the next month and go ahead and write all of those down. And I also just think about whether or not I would like to film that and post that onto YouTube. More than often, I usually want to. So once I do that and I find inspiration on YouTube, I definitely love to jot that down into a notebook. And that leads me on to talking about my notebook here. I don't want to go too much in depth on this right now, because I do want to touch on that a little bit later in the video, but I love to write down all my ideas and everything in this tiny little notebook here. I got this for my 17th birthday, I believe, from my cousin, and I definitely have utilized this a lot more within the last month. Something about just jotting the ideas and everything on paper instead of just jotting them down in my head definitely makes them happen more than often. Definitely investing in a not so expensive notebook like this will help with your future video planning ideas. You can also look into bullet journals or something like that, but personally, I don't know what it is about just like line journals. It makes me feel more structured, and I don't know, I'm not a super out of the box person. Like I said, I typically love to jot down my ideas, and with that, I jot it down into this little list here. I'm not gonna show you guys what the points look like exactly, because I want to save those for future videos, but this is what a page usually looks like for me. So it'll be just videos idea as the header, and then I'll take a colored highlighter and make that my done mark. So then I'll go ahead and highlight out the videos that I've already completed, and that just definitely helps me out when I'm having like a creator block and not feeling as creative. I really enjoyed that aspect, and I feel like that's something you guys could definitely implement into your future video planning. So I really like that. So the next topic I want to touch on is planning ahead for future videos and how to manage your time. That is definitely a really big factor into planning your videos out, because it makes you be more consistent with your work and overall just stay on your game with this, man. So definitely it's a given, but a planner is going to be your best friend for that. I love this planner here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my April calendar for example. So in the calendars, I'll typically write out all my videos for the rest of the month. So what I want to touch on is that I love to plan my videos a month ahead. I feel like it makes me stay on my game more, and I can also pre-film things if I don't have time a certain week. It just makes it so much easier for myself to have videos planned out for an entire month. Yeah, sometimes I'll be a little more lenient and like scratch off an idea and put another one, but I feel like just having it there in case is a really good solution to not having any videos at all. And then the day by day, week little planner sides of the planner, I like to write out specific days to film and edit videos. So for example, I'll take a certain day and write film this video, and then I'll check it off when I have completed that, and then on another day I'll go ahead and write edit / upload another certain video. So it just really also makes you have a lot of self-discipline, and I feel like that's a really big factor when you're doing YouTube, because it's not like you're tied down to having a boss above you, you know, telling you what you you have to do. You have to do it for yourself, and self-discipline definitely comes into play during that. Definitely really invest in a good planner. Does not have to be super expensive like the notebook. Just finding something that has months and days in it is really just going to help you out when planning videos. So the next point I wanted to touch on was having music pre-planned for your videos. I feel like this has definitely helped out a whole bunch within the last couple of videos that I've filmed. There's just something satisfying about having songs pre-planned that makes it so much easier for a video editing process. So typically a channel will have certain vibes tied down to what type of videos are filmed and what type of editing is used in the video. So depending on what type of vibe you want your channel to have, that's the type of vibe you want to go for in your music. So I'm going to show you guys how I pre-plan my music. So in a little section in my journal, I have a page titled Music for YouTube 2020 because I might want to look for some different songs later or anything. So this is kind of how I have it planned out. I make different sections for different types of parts of a video that I want to go into. So for example, I had an outro section because I was looking for music for my outro, which I've already changed if you guys couldn't tell. And then I have a little section for sit down music, and this is like the type of music you're hearing right now. Just something that isn't too overwhelming on a video and has a viewer focused more on your talking than the actual background music. And with that, you also want to make sure the music isn't overpowering your voice in videos, and you can help that by just turning down the volume of the song. And then another section I like to have is just time-lapse / montage music. And so I feel like just sitting down and taking time to look through YouTube for no copyright music that fits your style is really just going to help out in the future. So just taking 2 hours one night instead of 1 hour every single time you're editing, looking for music is definitely going to help you guys out in the future. Some artists that I really do suggest that I love the vibes of the music from is tomppabeats. I love their beats. They're just super mellow and chill, and I feel like that just goes super well, especially for sit-down videos. Sit-down videos, it's really just thebomb.com. Another artist that is really good for sit-down music that I believe is not copyrighted as well is Alfaro. They have really chill beats as well. If you guys want another specific video on how to find music for YouTube, I'll definitely make one for you guys and find more specific artists to look after, but that's kind of what I have for now on that topic. So the last topic I want to go into is how to plan out your videos specifically down to a T. I feel like this has been the most helpful, especially when it comes to the moments before you're sitting down to actually film a certain video. So once again, I go into my notebook here. Love this thing so much. And then I go ahead and plan out video as much as I can. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of my past pages that I've made here. So typically I'll plan out a page kind of with the same design, but of course with different things depending on what type of video it is. So typically I'll go ahead and write the title of the video at the top of my notebook here. This is pretty much a given because it helps you differentiate different videos from other ones. So that's basically the first thing I do. And then the next things I do are just spread out my page into different little categories. So this is very different for specific type of videos you're filming. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the different ones that I have done in the past, just so you get an idea of different types of videos and their feels. So the first one I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here is my closet clean out spring cleaning video. So this will really go for if you're doing a clean out of any sort. So for this one, I went ahead and did a little checklist on the side. I went ahead and went through the different type of clothing items that I wanted to declutter in checklist format so then I could check it off. So that's what I did there. And then I went ahead and made a little category on things I wanted to talk about throughout the video or at the beginning of the video. And then here is my badly drawn thumbnail ideas. And it helps you plan out thumbnails because honestly, I want to forget to make thumbnails, so this really guides me to actually take pictures for them. And then another little section, it'll be title ideas. So I feel like this is really important because a title of a video is what a viewer is going to look at right after the thumbnail, so you definitely want it to be appealing and something that they would want to click on. So those are just ideas for titles. And if you're stuck between two different ideas for titles, definitely a little trick I've learned is to go on to Google Trends or something like that. It's a website online, and it lets you compare two different title ideas for YouTube and what would be more clicked on. So that's definitely a little hack that I found out in case you're struggling between two different titles. So that's what I have there. And then at the bottom, I have a little editing category. And it's typically where I list out different things I want to see in my video, but obviously I'm going to look at these things during the editing process. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys on what a vlog little spread would look like. So here I have, once again, the title at the top, and the spread I just went ahead and had a little important category here. And this is really just where I planned out talking points that I want to talk about throughout my get ready with me portion of the video. So that's what I have there. And then I once again have a little thumbnail. So that's basically what I had on that one. And now I want to show you guys how I planned out this video. So once again, title at the top. And then I went ahead and had a list on things I wanted to talk about throughout this video. And then I went ahead and highlighted those in a certain yellow color, just so that I can make sure to touch on those topics specifically, and the other ones were just little points throughout there. And that leads me on to how I just add on color to my pages. Once again, I'm not very creative, so I just add colors to different titles I do for categories just so that I can stay more structured and have those titles be more important than just the information in the actual book. So that's that. And then I want to go into my stickers here. I got these from my brother, honestly, for Christmas or something, like 2 to 3 years ago. And I have definitely utilized them more lately. So this is just like planner stickers. So I definitely would invest in a little sticker book if you want to get a little creative with your pages. So it's just something I wanted to touch on in there. And then another category that I have here is just my order of advice. So I have just the talking points I talked about through this video listed here. And then at the bottom, once again, I have my editing little tab. So here I wanted some sit down music and b-roll of scrolling through YouTube and having page close-ups on my notebook. Then once again, my cute little drawn out thumbnail here. So it's just me with my little notebook and my laptop. That's kind of how I planned out this video. So it really can be very versatile and different for different videos you're filming. And that's honestly kind of a good thing because you don't want your videos to be exactly the same every single time. So definitely mixing it up if you're doing lifestyle videos like me between vlogs, sit down videos, and little hauls and clothing stuff can definitely give you some variation throughout the videos on your channel and make you more appealing to a viewer. So those are the topics I wanted to touch on throughout this video. I hope you guys got a little bit of advice on what I do to plan out my videos, and hopefully you guys can implement that into your video creation if that's something you're interested in. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below for new content every single Friday. I definitely put all I can into my videos, and I really hope you guys can enjoy them. So that's gonna be it for me. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, cuties!
It's yours.